Hello, Year 6. Welcome to Wednesday's geography lesson. We are continuing with our Brazil topic, and obviously this week, very exciting, we've started to read our book Trash. Now, I know there are video recordings of this being uploaded to the school website each day. However, to go with that, I'm also uploading an electronic copy of the book to Seesaw so that you can log in and read the chapters for yourself if you would prefer. Okay. Now, our overarching topic, why has Brazil got one of the world's fastest growing economies? And today we are really going to start to think about what an economy is and what this means in terms of Brazil. So the economy is the way that countries make money, the way it finances, builds infrastructure, all those things that go into having the existence of humans and society working within those countries. And today's lesson, links very closely to that. Okay, so what fruits and other natural resources is Brazil famous for? So we need to understand the term natural resources. What do we mean by that? Well, they are materials or substances that occur naturally. And what do we mean by naturally? Well, they haven't been made by humans. They haven't been put there. They haven't been adjusted or adapted by humans. They occur in the earth. Okay, part of something that naturally happens. And these can be used and exploited, is the word on the slide, exploited for economic gain. So they could either take these resources and build things like trains and motorways, factories, machines that they can then make money from, or they could sell the items themselves, sell the materials and make money from that. So they are making economic gain, is what that is. So can you think of any natural resources that we have in Britain? Have a little think. Well, here are some examples. So, arable land, and that is land that we use for farming. 69% of Britain's total land area is used for agriculture. So, how is that a natural resource that we could exploit for economic gain? Well, the things we grow, the animals we rear on that land, we then we sell them and make money from them so that people can live and eat. Minerals. There are tin, iron, copper, gold, and coal. They've all been mined previously in the UK, and we mean dug out of the earth. So you can see this picture here with the yellow crane or machine. That is mining. They are digging those materials out of the earth, and they can then use them for fuel, or they can sell them and use them for other things as well, but they could sell them to other countries, to other people. Oil and natural gas. By 2012, Britain had 9,774 miles of pipeline connecting 113 oil installations and 189 gas installations. And if I move my picture here, this is an oil or a gas installation. And they're drilling into the earth to get oil and gas. And oil and gas can both be used for fuel, and that fuels cars or machines, and that's why they are so valuable. Okay, so what are Brazil's most important natural resources? Well, to go with this lesson, there are 3 pages in your booklets. 1, 2, and 3. And these have the information about the natural resources that occur in Brazil. So what I would suggest is pause the video, if you can, and go and read the document and learn about some of Brazil's most interesting natural resources. If you can't pause the video because somebody else requires your technology, that's fine. Keep watching, and then when you've done, you can go and do the reading. If you have any unknown vocabulary that you come across, either highlight or underline it and check the definitions if you need. Use a dictionary, use web searches, or send a message via Class Dojo or Seesaw to me, and I will get back to you as quickly as I can. Okay. So, following the reading, this is your first task. There's 2 tasks today. Your first task, I want you to create a bullet point list of the 10 most interesting facts that you have found out about the natural resources of Brazil. Now, there are 10 resources on the sheets, so maybe you could find out an interesting fact about each one. You can write anywhere on the sheets we've sent you, just not in the frame that is for today's second task. Don't write on that for this. But create a list of bullet points, just anything that you found particularly interesting. So, when you've done that, we're going to move on to learning about Brazil's fruit. Now, because of their climates, because of the environments that they live in Brazil, they have some very different fruits that grow there, some different plants. Okay, so the pictures on the right-hand side here are fruits and vegetables, well, I think they're all fruits actually, that grow in Brazil. I'm guessing there are probably some there that you don't recognize. Okay, some of them can only be found in Brazil. Some of them cannot be found anywhere else on Earth. So that makes them really, really interesting. Obviously, the Amazon rainforest that is part of Brazil has a huge number of very, very special, unique species that aren't found anywhere else on Earth. And that's why some of these fruits can only be found in Brazil. So I'm going to give you a list of 10 fruits, and it's on the next slide, but I'm also going to put it onto Seesaw for you. And I want you to select 4 of these. You're going to research the fruits and find out as much as you can about them. Why are they important? Why are they special? What do you get from them? You know, lots of you will know that fruit is healthy for you to eat, but why? What about it makes it healthy? Do they do something special for you? What do they taste like, maybe? Okay, so I want you to pick 4. Now, on this sheet, it's also in your pack, I want you to write the name of the fruit. In the second box here, where it says, diagram, I want you to draw a picture of the fruit as well, a label diagram. And then in the next box along, it says facts. I want you to give as much detail as you can about those fruit, anything you can find out about them. What would be really exciting, and I know it's tricky at the moment because we're on lockdown and we can't necessarily go to the shops, but if you ever came across them, maybe would you want to give them a try? That would be exciting. Having researched them and found out about them, could you give them a try at some point? Now, again, as always, when you've finished your work, please upload it to Seesaw or Class Dojo if you can. If not, just remember that next time a new pack is out, send all the work in to get the new one. Okay. Good luck. Keep working hard.